Imagine you have an auto repair garage, and don't you love a true story? Well, this is the case. My husband came home several years ago and said, I don't know what you do with your computer, Ann Marie, but can you help me? And the fact of the matter is I'm a hairstylist, but I'm a hairstylist that automated my business in 2001. Now, we have an absolute real life problem with parking, and our bays are full. So in this tutorial, I'm going to share with you the same exact systems that we use to have this parking problem. Are you ready? Let's face it, no business owners that I know really give a crap about software. Now, when it comes to where you're losing money, I built an ROI recovery loss calculator just to demo what the cost is of missing a phone call if you own an auto repair garage. Let's use the example that your repair is $1,000. That's not uncommon. And you're going to miss phone calls. That's not uncommon. And if you miss 5 phone calls a week, that's only one a day, then you have the potential of a monthly gross loss of $21,650. Now, this is an average, and that's on the high end. And this is also assuming that you were able to answer every single one of those calls. But before we dive into this, let's make it hurt just a little bit more. Let's go to missing 10 phone calls a week. That's only 2 calls a day. Now we're up to over $500,000. And let's say, to be realistic, that you were able to just even rescue 10% of that. That would really be a real picture. Can you stand to lose $50,000? Now, do you think maybe it's time to listen to this crazy redhead? Because now I'm going to hand you the solution. It's one thing if somebody makes a recommendation about something that's worked for them, but it's another thing when you get to actually be on the inside of my actual account right now for our auto repair garage. We have to date recovered 3,002 phone calls. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is show you our after hours recovery system so that you can see it for yourself.
Hi, this is Kuno Auto Repair, and I'm AI Chloe. I'm the after hours sidekick, or when the line is busy. How may I help you with your vehicle today?
Yes, I was curious, what can you help me with? I would be a new customer.
Thanks for considering us. We're always happy to welcome new customers. While I can't schedule appointments directly, I can get your information started and answer any general questions about our services, shop, or what we offer. Our office manager, Carrie, will follow up with you to set up the actual appointment. She's fantastic at making sure everything goes smoothly. How did you find us, by the way? And is there anything specific you'd like to know about Kuno Auto Repair while I get your info started? If you want a quick overview of our services, just let me know.
Do you fix Hondas?
Yes, we do. Kuno Auto Repair services Hondas, both gas about our Honda services or have questions about repairs.
Oh,
just
excuse me. Can I ask you another question?
Of course. Ask away. I'm here to help. What else would you like to know?
It's a different question. If somebody wanted to have an AI assistant like you, is that possible?
That's a fun question. Yes, it's definitely possible. AI assistants like me are becoming more common in businesses for customer support,
Okay,
scheduling,
thank you.
and answering questions.
All right, so in our setup, we don't allow our AI receptionists to book appointments. Now, could you? Well, that would be up to you. But that is how we're able to respond to customers after hours. Now, the next thing that's going to happen is the garage is going to get a notification that somebody called, and then the customer, and I would be the so-called customer, is going to be getting a notification as well. And then what's really cool is that, see, look, it says let's see if it says thank you right there. Okay. So there is a call recording. None of the information is ever miscommunicated, and the customer is responded to immediately. So when we go back to what I showed you in the previous scene about missing out and how much money you could be leaving on the table, it's actually a real thing. So when I'm going to refresh the screen. And now I've refreshed the screen. You can see that the call has gone up to 3,005. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is how to build the automation. And I'm also going to share with you how it is that we use the automation, because we certainly don't use it to replace our office manager. She's worth her weight in gold. So on the back end now, you can see the test calls. So it's okay that I show this. This was me testing it. And now when you make your automation, be sure to label it. There's been times that I forget to label it. All right. So here's the builder. So when it comes to building it out, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pick a trigger. And in this instance, it winds up being the incoming call is the trigger. And if you needed to add a new trigger, you could add a call status such as busy. Then after that, what we want the automation to do is to create a new contact. I also have created a pipeline, which is to then organize everybody that has been assisted by the automation, and I create an opportunity, and then from there we create a note that goes into the client file and then add to the workflow, and then the workflow is then what sends them the automated message. So going back here, you can now see that what winds up happening is that the after hours are taken care of. We never miss a phone call, and neither do you need to miss a phone call. And the best part about using this system, which I happen to use high level, is that you can use it for your business or for even a bigger opportunity. Maybe you are wanting to start an agency where you help auto repair businesses or even service based businesses rescue phone calls through using voice AI. So, for more information, drop a comment down below, grab my system, get the exact blueprint that I do, and let's start making some money together because nobody likes losing it. So, why don't we make some?